I agree with you. I know his points per game have gone down in the fourth quarter each individual series. But don't you think about the way you get involved in the game will dictate the way you can actually potentially close the game? By seeing the ball go in early, getting a couple of chippies, getting that rhythm throughout the ball game. I mean,
this is Jayson Tatum, though, Jay Will. This is Jayson Tatum. He should be able to, like, hey, I'm going to get other guys involved. I'm going to make sure, like, when you get to this level of caliber of a player, he's playing a game within the game. Yes, he is a younger player, a younger superstar. You want to get him involved. You want to see him have the ball go through the bucket a couple of times. Yes, all of that is great. But he can have 28 points going into the fourth quarter and end up with 33. That's not the production that you need. You need him to show up. Give me a guy that starts slow and finishes strong than a guy that starts strong and finishes slow. That is that's the cold hard facts. That's the NBA. That's damn near every sport that we will ever play.
RJ, I totally agree with you, but I'm not going to leave Jaylen Brown out of the equation. A legitimate argument could be made that if Boston somehow, some way won this series, that Jaylen Brown would be the MVP. I think they would be the favorite to win the MVP. And guess what? He's a star in his own right, and he shows that he can be a stud. Well, guess what? What if Jayson Tatum doesn't have it going on in the fourth quarter because Jaylen Brown's the one with the basketball and he's making stuff happen? I mean, that is entirely plausible. It's not one guy that you're going to throw everything through. Boston has two guys that they feel confident enough to lean on for that responsibility. And so when I look at it, again, I get where you're coming from in terms of Jayson Tatum. There is no disagreement. But the reason why I was a bit more broad than you were in terms of adding Jaylen Brown into the equation is because Jaylen Brown has had a significant amount of responsibility in this series as well. Sometimes he has stepped up. Sometimes he has not as well. It's just that consistently in the fourth quarter, Jayson Tatum has been a no-show. But Jaylen Brown might get it going. And if you get it going and the ball is in your hands in the fourth quarter, you got to finish too.
And why, RJ, why does it have to be?
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown has been more productive, though.
Yes, he has.
Yeah,
without question.
Well, RJ, I'll ask you a question. Why does it have to be one or the other? You said, I'd rather have a guy that starts slow, finishes strong, than a guy that starts strong and finishes slow. Why can't it be start strong, finish strong? Like, why can't we have that signature game from Jayson Tatum that we all been
greedy?
Why not? I'm allowed to be greedy. When we're talking about a guy arriving as a superstar, why can't we talk about Jayson Tatum having a full game, a full signature game from the start to the beginning? I'm just trying to help him finish stronger by the way he starts. Because for some people, you need that motor to start.
You are agreed, dude. So.
I'm agreed.
No, agreed. You listen. We know, little Dookie guy over there is going to be greedy. That's the nature. We understand that.
You're only calling me little because we beat you in the
My
tip.
point
is
that you have to listen. We don't talk about those things. We don't.
You start.
You have to be real. You have to be real, and you have to give some credit to the Golden State defense. The first quarter, you might be still trying to figure out: are they going to blitz me? Where are they going to do? And so when we talk about moving Jayson Tatum around and doing all of these different things, yes, you want him to get off to a great start, but the starts have not been his problem. The starts have not been the problem for the team. It's been the finishes. And when you get to the NBA Finals and you look at your production in the fourth quarter and you look at Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, and now Game 5, and your production is up there with the worst, if not the worst, in NBA history. This is not like me making up statistics. Of people with a minimum of field goal attempted, he has the worst percentage in scoring. Like, that is something that is like, he started well and ended that way, right? There's things that he started slow and ended slow. He needs to finish strong.
Yeah, you don't want to see him shrink when it matters most.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.